Yo. What's up, guys? What is up? No, we didn't kill it. Okay, this is just gonna be a little chill stream. Monsters and Memories. I don't really know how this plays. I'm playing Necro right now. Seems kind of sick though, honestly. Doing a little fear kiting. Damn, Necro is strong, dude. You guys see that? I just fought a white and a yellow mob. And I'm full HP. That is crazy. That feels good. much mana is Fear? Fear is actually a lot of mana. I would just rather use damage spells unless I need to be fearing something. Just need to make a new tab. My dots. Alright, that should be good. Damn, wait, I'd have to break this camp. There's 3 in this. Guys, you think there's one in there? It's a shaman too. I don't really want to deal with the shaman. This LOS. Okay, there's none in there. I think I can pull this. Fear the shaman. Kill the warrior. Or you just slow the warrior. Finally a game you can tell what's going on in. Yeah, there's gonna be some times though where it doesn't make any sense. It's gonna be very crazy. So I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna fear the shaman over here. We're just gonna kite the warrior out. Fear the heal? No. I'm just gonna fear the warrior. This is way worse, I feel like. Oh no, my pet. Pet is not... Bro. Pet is not listening to what I want it to do. I'm spamming Alt 4. Oh, but it would be 6. That's what's going on. Gotta zone these bad boys. How do I turn off, guys? How do I turn off the different font for April Fools? Surely you can turn it off. Alright, I'm gonna summon a pet here. Okay. We're back. I had to turn off 7TV for a minute. I didn't want to go crawling through the settings. For this guy. For this guy.
Necro.
Yeah, what's up, Ev?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm making an alt just to mess around with. I don't want to level on my warrior solo. It's miserable.
Yeah. I tried to play a shaman today at work, and I was just like, yeah, no.
Why? It's hard to solo?
Yeah, it's just level. I'm like level 3 trying to solo at work, and I was just like, this is just miserable.
Yeah, dude, don't do that. Make alts for shaman.
Yeah. Play with a group. Be so much more fun.
I'll make an SK with your shaman right now, if you want to.
I have a
Are you gaming?
group right now doing undeads, in
what?
the path.
Oh shit, what level are you? You're like 18?
I'm like 19. I'm like 18% from 20.
Oh, dude, you're catching up then. I just
Yeah.
dinged 21. That's huge, prog.
Yeah, it should help. I duoed beetles today with a wizard. It was really fun, but it's a lot of like actually playing the game when you're just duoing. I was like, this is high APM for work.
Yeah. Yeah, beetles are kind of high APM. You're gonna have to deal with charm breaks, and you're gonna root it when it's low, and it takes attention.
Yeah, we're kind of flying though.
In-game SSF or self-found SSF? I'm not imposing SSF, but I'm trying to play mostly SSF. Like I don't want to take the buff. Like it's not really, I'm not really trying to like challenge myself in that regard, like officially. I just want to limit my handouts. I want to experience the game as it's kind of meant to be played. Which ultimately is social at times, so I don't want to just take it and not be trading people or anything. Yeah, but I don't want benefits. I don't know what level Bald got to, but he was camping. I think he's probably just 20, if I had to guess. Are you on right now? Seshu.
Yeah, I'm on. I think I can look in guild.
I was gonna ask if you could guild invite me. I'll promote you on Bev. I'm not in the guild of my
It
Necro.
says Bald Spider is 18.
Yeah, that's... Then he didn't play. He didn't level. He played, but he didn't level. We gotta get that man in a dungeon. His mic is resonating. There's a vacuum in my house right now. Someone's vacuuming, so you're probably hearing that. It's not super bad, is it? You are not in a guild. Yes, I am. Oh, DGC is on.
Yeah, did you see it just perma cutting wood?
What is it? I only see 4 people on. How did you check bald and fat? It was 18.
If you click in the bottom right, there's like a
show off line
box.
Oh yeah. No, that's cool. Oh, got it, Blink. I like that you keep your Necropet when you log out and log in. It's kind of nice. P99, you'd have to summon it every time. Pretty good quality of life on the Necro. And zoning is keeps your pet. Can I have a guild invite? I promoted you.
may have accidentally had one of my group members selected and invited him to the group, so...
Is he in the
Or
guild?
to the guild.
Did he join?
I don't think he took it.
He did not. He did not.
He's like, what is this guy doing?
Said, did you just invite me to your guild unsolicited? I can't believe this. I'm stuck on a watermelon.
On the watermelons at LOS?
I don't know. Just little like cactus melons or something. Where's the place to go to solo, guys? Like, what's... As a necro, am I just really looking for this kind of farm where I am kind of killing outskirt mobs? Yo, have a good dinner, man. How hard is the beta to get into? It's pretty difficult, bro. It is pretty difficult. They do 200 and something invites a week every Friday. Then each one of those people gets a friend invite. So about 500 people will get invited to the beta once per week. I actually did, guys. I did get a beta key. I can invite one person. I was gonna do a giveaway today. Someone sent me their friend code and said they weren't going to use it for, so I could use it for a giveaway. So we might. I have one key. It's also easier if you opt into the PvP only beta. They get a second chance to win, but they're limited to the PvP server. Ah, that's interesting. So at least you could play, even though it's on the PvP server, even if you don't want to. At least you could play. That's not too bad. PvP server made you... Yeah, I can imagine. I wouldn't want to play on a PvP server here, to be honest. Looks like that's a solo pull. Wait, time to dip your toes in. Did you play the open beta at all, Blink? I know I first started streaming this like a bit ago. People tried it out for the open beta and they're just like revolting now that it's over. The people need access. I'm sure they're gonna do another open beta though. They were doing that was their first open beta since the closed beta released. I think I remember them mentioning they were going to do multiple. Obviously plans could have changed, but I remember watching some VOD and seeing that. Favorite class in P99? I only ever really played Warrior, SK, and Paladin. I dabbled my toes in other classes, but I never got really high level. And then I played on other people's accounts to try, like, Druid and everything. My favorite class that I spent the most time in was Warrior. And I really don't like casters in EQ, to be honest. I never got into it. The only caster that I did enjoy is I would log into Liz's Druid every now and then. I would quad kite on Druid, and that was fantastic. That was a great experience. I would quad kite Sea Furies for money, and then I'd trade the plat to my Warrior to buy gear so it was playable. Quadding was really fun. I feel like quadding was a really rewarding experience, and it makes me interested to see if that's like a play style at all in this. I know that druids can, like Bald was saying, they're like AoE pulling, but I was looking at the wiki and I didn't find any quad spells. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not on the wiki. Druid quadding giants. Is that just dotting? Is that tab dotting? Or is that like with the nukes? I think Bard would be a good first choice. If you're talking about meta classes, Blink, it's not like WoW. Every class is going to serve a function that it's not like the same. You know, you're not. Whoa, did I just get like, mana? What just happened? DGC! Sneaky guy. Thank you, bro. I was like, what just happened to my mana? Like, I just gained mana? So, I was saying, what was I saying? Meta class. So, in this, it's not really the case that, like, in WoW, you would play, you know, mage for AoE farming, and you'd make your money on a mage, and then you'd play a warrior for raid. Like, that's kind of the meta. This is much more role-based. So there's like world classes where like you could solo on, and if that's what your goal is. So I guess let me finish. I'm so scatterbrained right now. You pretty much have to think what role you're looking for before you can even think about what is the best thing for what I want to do. Because there are things that are great at open world. There are things that are great for tanking. There's like, everything has its niche. So if you're thinking like a farmer, you're thinking something that's soloing. You know, the direct equivalent of mage farming isn't really in here. Because I don't think bards can AoE farm in this as well as they could. Like, can bards swarm? I've never seen it. But you love how mage is a support class with roots and slows. So, like, the carry, the meta, the best class in the game is Enchanter. It's a pure support. It's a pure support class. Basically, your entire kit is based around control, and you don't really have much damage innately. So, like, if you were interested in that, Enchanter is the best thing for control. But it doesn't really do much damage. You have to charm mobs to hit for you. That's what makes it strong and damage-wise. If you're thinking caster, wizard is good, but it's only, like, it's not meta in groups to play a wizard. It's kind of low uptime because you dump all your mana. So wizard is good solo if you can quad kite. That's like the equivalent of blizzard farming on a mage. Then you've got like druid. Druid is great for pulling multiple mobs. I think you dot though. I don't think it's quadding in the same sense. It's like you're like kiting with roots. But a lot of classes have unique utility that's only found like pretty much on that class. There's also yeah, I don't know. There's so much, dude. What's up, Zyphon? Quadding, pulling 4 mobs? Yeah, quadding is pulling 4 mobs, and then there was a line of spells in EQ that would hit up to 4 mobs in an AoE. So that's where it would come from, is they would pull 4 mobs, slow them so they're slow, then you run faster than them, and then they would get distance, cast the spell, and rinse repeat until the pack dies. And you kill 4 mobs, it'd be 0 mana, so you'd sit down for 10 minutes, and then you'd do it again on the same 4 mobs. It sounds kind of boring when you say it, but I really liked how chill it was, because like, you just do a quad kite, you pull 4 mobs, you kill 4 mobs, and then you just like chill for 5 to 10 minutes. And it was sick. I like that gameplay style, even though it's low uptime. It appeals to that like more casual side of my gaming personality, where I'm just like chilling, you know, I'd like watch a video, talk to people on Discord for 5 minutes, do another pull. And then yeah. Congrats, thank you. Yeah, level 5, boys. Quad on your druid to 60. I only like quadding because of the possibility of loot. That's what draws me to the quad. I would quad Sea Furies for money, and it was satisfying to like loot it and make like 300 plat, and you're like, boom! I'm rich! So I only really liked quadding Sea Furies because of the gems. Stars. Yeah, the skybox in this game, much, you know, surprisingly like EQ. EQ had a great skybox. You look up, it just looks good. Like the sunset, I still remember in EQ seeing like some great sunsets. Like actually, because the sun moves up and down throughout the day when you're playing. There were some really nice like silhouettes and like Some great lighting. Oh, guys, we might have secured an Oasis group. I don't know where that is. Need distance to get a nice little fear on. Okay. Some dots on this dude. Alright, I'm gonna swap the fear now. Actually, no, I'm gonna fear the big guy again. Where is Oasis? Is this the other side of the map? Shady or Sungreet? No idea. Yeah, Sokins. That's SpaceX job. Oh, I suppose I could go vendor real quick. I think I can buy a bag. Oh, guys, I've been playing without a fire this whole time. Nobody said anything. I could have been halfway through this level by now. Honestly, so far I'm really liking the pacing of Necro. Now, I will say that I have had an enchanter buff pretty much the whole time that I've played today, so, and DDC came in and blessed me with some mana. But it's been decent. You know, I'm not really not upset about the pacing at all. You need to get on this game. You've been playing Final Fantasy XI. What is that, 11? Final Fantasy 11, which is also EQ era MMO. Ah, are you playing like a private server? Was that a bard? Every class feels amazing with clarity. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Did you manage to kill the last boss after all? No, Jakey, we didn't manage to kill the last boss in Telekir. We went as far as we could go. We were crawling Telekir. We crawled all the way up to some mob, and there was a mob called a Trickster. There's a mob called a Trickster, and it like demolished our entire group. We tried to fight it. We fought for a solid 2 to 3 minutes, and we did 0% of its HP, and it was deep red. So it must have been like level 40 plus or something crazy. Like it must have been really high level. So we wiped there, and then we went around it instead of fighting it. We went around it to the other side of the map. We went up all the towers and everything, and we made it pretty far. There was a place where we couldn't go. There was like a high level animist wifey, and that looked crazy. There was like 10 mobs next to each other, and they were all red. We didn't try it. I think on the wiki it said she was pretty high, so I didn't want to mess with it. Buy a satchel. Nice. Satchel time engaged. I think I've got to replace my jewel crafting kit now. Just put the jewel crafting kit in the bank instead of bringing it with me everywhere. Glad you played this on your main channel. I don't know if I would have known about this otherwise. Yeah. Yeah. This is a little bit more undercover. Lower key. For me, I enjoy streaming this on the alt channel because it's much more, I think people expect some more from me when I'm streaming on my main channel. Put our cloth and rawhide in the bank. We'll use them later. Not gonna go mining while we're out here.
My heal is so massive now.
I don't see why you don't play it on your main. I mean, I could stream on my main, but like I said, I like how chill it is. Yeah, it's still invite only. Are you thinking about playing Siphon? Let's mess around on it. I think it would be super fun. Is it good compared to EQ for you? Yeah, I would say so. This game is very much in its early stages. I did, Firos. I did. I was planning on doing a giveaway today for people. I think I'm gonna just go back to soloing. If we're just gonna kill these mobs, this is too low. I also don't like how laggy it is in Night Harbor. Giveaway, yeah. Firos actually in the chat messaged me yesterday with a key to do a giveaway with. We could do it now, honestly, guys. Slash giveaway. Is there a thing I could just slash giveaway? Maybe that's with 7TV. iPod TV giveaways. Keyword. Alright, guys. Yo. Remove spammers? No. Guys. M&M key giveaway. Please please only enter if you're actually playing. Like, don't. If you're just gonna like get a key, you're already in the beta. Like, come on. Let the people who want to play. We'll give it like 5 minutes. For people on YouTube, we're doing yo in the chat on Twitch. Yo in chat. Honestly, I kind of want to just send it now. Blink. Do you have a Twitch account? That's where it is. I want to give you guys on YouTube a chance too. What did you say about EU? No, nothing. YouTube. All right, I'm gonna send it in 1 minute. People that were here. Oh, wait a second, guys. This is my main account. I was like, why is nobody here? It's because I'm logged in on Ampy. Alright, I'll just copy paste the chat and we'll just get some unique. We'll do a handmade giveaway Pick a random user. What was it? Shit, guys, I'm trolling. My pet's gonna die. Okay, guys, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I'm just gonna zone with this. I'll do another one. Hold. Log out. Switch. Authorize. Okay. How do I connect channel here? Okay. Type yo, guys. Retype yo. Retype yo. Retype yo. Retype yo. Look at you guys. There we go. There we go. Send it, guys. 30-second timer. Thirty-four users. 34 eligible users. All right, guys. There we go. How do I choose a winner? Oh, someone snuck in right at the end. Garanzo. Alright, I'll message you. Slash. How do I message you on Twitch? How do you even message someone on Twitch, bro? How do people do this? I clicked his name. Here we go. Dude. Log into my alt account because I can't message. I can't message. I need to log into my main account here. I can message him. I can DM you at Goronzo. Send it to me if you need. Oh, I can send it. That is actually Furos. I thought you were trolling. Okay, he actually can. I'll do it though. Don't worry. I got it up. Okay. Go. Copy this. It should work for you, bro. If that doesn't work, message Furos. I think that's the right one, but just make sure. All right. I could play. Well, my chat just got logged out. Code should end in YOO. Just logged me out. It works? Okay, cool. Why did I just get logged out, bro? Twitch.tv. Log in.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats?
Shut up. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Turn off 7TV. Boom. Boom. Options. Turn off. Boom. To refresh my chat. Okay, we are back online. We are back. Stronger than ever. Time to kill some Ashiras. I got logged out of Twitch again. What is wrong with this shit? Okay. What the hell? I was targeting a rat? I can't figure out how the fuck did he do the camera angle at the Hasidious kitchen. You don't have to move your camera? Yeah, I don't know, it was finicky. It was finicky. Let's make a campfire and chill here for a minute, boys. Boom. Voss is OSRSing right now. Guys, I have half of a coffee that I didn't drink. Ampy, is that you from WoW? It's freezing cold coffee. It's, yeah. That's crazy. That's a crazy pin. How do you like Eminem so far? It's been fun. It's been really fun. Wow. I just came in and owned the spot. Got Jad hands. Oh, these things are rough, man. Shouldn't have made my fire so far away. Yeah, I played EverQuest more recently though, not as a kid. Mechanics around campfires. So the mechanics, when you're next to a fire, you get a buff called rested. And the rested XP, the rested gives you an XP bonus. So you stand next to a fire and you caps out at 20 minutes. You stand next to a fire for like a couple minutes and then you get an XP buff for 20 minutes. It kind of incentivizes you to engage with like professions a bit, which is kind of interesting. You have to go like lumberjacking to get the wood to make a fire, and it means you kind of commit to staying in that spot. You'll get a little more XP, and then is the mob feared or chasing me? I think he's feared. I like it though. It's kind of cool. Resisted. Ah. Oh no. I don't have Sal anymore. I think I'm just gonna zone this. Never played EQ OA. I don't know what that is. OA sounds like online adventures. Have you ever played PvP server of Eminem? No. I'm not a PvP classic MMO enjoyer. I think it's way too degen for me. I like being able to just sit at my camp and just be casual about it. I like that. Yeah, I don't want to give that up. I don't want to be like having to worry about somebody coming in, like, right... Like, the combat is so punishing, in my opinion, just by itself. Like, you pull a mob, and then you get down to 30% HP just from the one mob, and then you die. Eh. It does not seem fun to me. Man. That is brutal. I should just go somewhere else. This guy just walked in. I don't know if I can break this 3 camp. Oh, here we go. Weave is insane. Look at that strength. Alright, double blue here. Bro, my pet is just not listening. What the hell? My pet just straight up doesn't listen. Like, I spam pulled him back, and he just turned around and started hitting the mob like 3 times. Oh, loser. Is he on passive? Oh. I thought that it showed the opposite. Like if you clicked this, he would go passive. So I had offensive shown because I thought if you clicked this, he would go offensive. That's what was going on. I'm gonna be right back, boys. 1 minute. All right, I'm back. All right. Let's find some more people. Let's make a group. Okay, that level 5 group just left. So we can take our spot back. Honestly, it's nice. That was tanky. XP should be pretty juicy. Look at this. Boom. One thing that's super interesting about this game is because there's not that much data around it, it's like everything you do, you're like testing and figuring out your own path, really. Like there's no real, there's no like Wowhead equivalent. There's no like YouTube guides. I mean, there probably are, but they're definitely not up to date. Like, you don't really know where you're supposed to go at what level. So you kind of explore the world yourself, which I really like. I'm working on the Monster Head website now, so you're wrong. Okay. Here I can pull one of these. I mean, I'd be curious to see the website because the wiki is very outdated on most things. There's some information on it that's reliable, but a lot of it is like from alpha or... Wow, this interrupt is crazy. But it has for like 3 times on this mob. Bro. This pet is so scuffed. He does not listen. I thought pet management in WoW was bad. You know what's crazy is like you guys are seeing right now, this is 100 gamma. This is like maxed out. This is how the game is actually seen for most people when you first start on 50 gamma. It gets so dark at night. It's actually crazy. No, I don't think you have to do more damage than your pet to get XP. Yeah, that was an EQ. As if you were solo, so as long as you were in a party of 2, it would always split 50-50. Even if your pet did 100% of all the damage, you hit it once. Ah. Fire. Oh, let's do a double pull here. Bro. Hear it. Dude. Why is this thing hitting me so hard? What? I died of malady. You're dotted? Yeah, but that thing just hit me super hard. Like, that was that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a white con. I have not had that issue yet. $12, 12, 12. I think he just like max hit me like 4 times. Okay. And my life tap fizzled like 3 times. And he resisted my life tap, so I would have healed for 10. Interrupted, fizzled, interrupted. Oh my god. That was a close call. Should pull some low levels. Yeah, I should do like some life taps on a low level. Okay, the jackal socialed with the bat. I haste? Oh, true. Yeah, I could have been hasted. All right, run it back. Yeah, maybe next time I would just fear the shaman and then zone the other mob, and then I could probably break the camp like that. Well, yeah, I think let's try that. I'm gonna try slowing the warrior. And then fearing the shaman. Sounds pretty decent. Although see, this guy wants a group. Kill more of these. Guys, we're starting a party. You know, it doesn't look like a twink really. It just looks like he did mining and farmed himself some copper. This looks pretty tanky. Let's focus shaman. I'll fear one warrior and kite the other.
This group looks like it needs a shaman.
It does. Get your shaman in here.
My druid group just fell apart, but I'm like 40% through 20.
That's good. You're way past bald.
Yeah.
I mean, bald is literally like almost 19 maybe. Oh yeah, there we go. Big pump. My pet is just not attacking because he's blind. That's messed up. Logo on this channel. I could do that. What do we think? If you grab a seam ripper and a kit, you should be able to shred tattered. Whoa. Huge frame lag right there. It's crazy. How's the game? The game's been great so far. I'm still like touching, I'm just like scratching the surface. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of world to explore. Are the servers always up? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, until the beta closes down, and then it's gonna be early access, and I think all these servers get wiped, and then it'll be a full fresh start. Early access gets wiped. This isn't early access. Early access does not get wiped. This is beta, and the beta will be wiped. Congrats, Bevsham.
That was an important level.
You get DGC, you get a DGC, he's in Night Harbor. /tell DG Chanter. Could we snag a 30? Also, your tell cannot find its way to DG Chanter. Oh my goodness. He logged off mid-tell. Damn. Yeah, level 7. Level 8 druid looking for group. Yep. Whoa. Huge lag spike again. Did we lose someone? You're at Ashira Oasis. Is it camped? Is it this one? This is bandits. Oh, crap. Is there a map? No. No, there is no map. You start off very lost for the first week. But you slowly learn the zones, and it feels very rewarding to learn the zones in that respect. Yeah, like you can find a map on the website but there's no slash location or coordinate, so you have to just recognize it and be like, oh, that's the turn that I need to take. It ends up being pretty efficient to just like learn, right? That's the biggest thing. You just gotta learn the map. Careful that Ashira. There's enough landmarks to not really need a map. Yeah, it just takes a little bit to learn the landmarks and be like, oh, I know exactly where I am. Even then, it takes a little bit to like be able to even find your way out of the city. Nighttime is coming. Yeah, there's no fast travel. Nothing like that. The only thing that's like that is maybe druid portals. Yeah, that zombie's pretty high level.
Yeah, that thing's red to me.
The Necros level up with you? No. The Necro pets work in tiers. So right now I have a tier 2 pet, which is level 4. Then once I get level 8, I can unlock the new pet. So it goes up in chunks every 4 levels or so. This is gonna be good XP for you, Bev.
Yeah, this is crazy. My heels kind of just tickled this Shadow Knight, so.
Wow, Death Grip is laggy. Feels lag, man. Yeah, I think I have a memory leak. Just restart my game real quick. Both of these Shadow Knights are using one hand or shield. Interesting. We're also splitting damage. Big time. Amateur. Level 6. I'm gonna restart my game. The NPC is a shaman. Does it have the same abilities a player shaman might have? Yes. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna put a fire over here. I'm excited for you to get cannibalized on your shaman, Bev. I think that would be sick. To see how it feels. Honestly, you might like it. Shaman is nuts. I'm gonna grab a spell on my bar, like a rank 1 life drain for pulling.
I should have bought spells before coming out.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Oh wow, yeah, you're. Oh wow. You really have to work for that.
Pumping up these deals. feel like I'm like a level 25 shaman trying to like heal my warrior buddy boosting me in SM
That's exactly what it is. Damn. I need to look at the necro spells. I'm pretty sure I get a mana regen thing. Like level 8. Yeah, it increases your mana regen by 2 per 6-second tick. You take 2 damage every 6 seconds. That would be so sick, dude. Do you have placate at all?
No. I mean, I might, but I don't actually have it.
That is dead. Just like I'm like a scuffed enchanter right now. That's what I feel like. What other platform are you streaming on? I'm streaming on Twitch. Twitch and YouTube. Yo, is that Smeeden? Heap. Yeah, I wanted to go live on YouTube because it's something that I want to keep. Monsters and Memory stuff. Even though it's not the same audience necessarily. Yeah, the melee in this game is so basically like realistically most classes can't solo. I would say 60% to 70% of classes cannot solo. Bare minimum duo for most people. Like you, when I say you can't, that's a broad term. You can solo on every class. It's just gonna be miserable. You're gonna get like half of the XP rates because you're sitting down all the time, or whatever. Like people just groups complement each other so well in this game, like that. You know. So melee can solo, but it's just really brutal. It's like playing a warrior in Classic. If you're coming from WoW, it's like playing a warrior in Classic, but you did 1/3 of the damage that you currently deal. Congrats 4 Bev. And food didn't exist. Yeah, exactly. You have to sit and just regen. Do Rangers mix melee and bow? Ranger's more of a melee class in this. Archer does have the ability to do melee and range, though. What just happened? Finishing this mob off. Where do you play this in? Is it cool? Yeah, dude, I wish I had keys. I don't. This is something, it's coming out soon though. It's not far away. Release date is in 2 months. And there's gonna be probably another open test at some point. It gets wiped for release, yes. This stuff doesn't, this is not early access, this is just beta. Early access starts June 1st, literally 2 months from today. Are you in need of a bard that gives mana aura and is totally useless other than that? Okay, bard is not just mana aura. May have interest, potentially see here. Yeah, just check back. Honestly, check back like a couple days before, dude. Mark it down. Triple shaman, dude. These ones are just healing. I'm out of mana. Probably just need to regen for a second. I don't think meditation works on melee. Dude, I'm so excited for level 8, by the way. Level 8, I get Lich form. Level 1. Level 1 Lich. Let's move over here. Which gives, basically reduces my HP by 2 per tick, and then gives me 2 more mana per tick. So I'll be owning on the mana front. This is my current limiting factor. Oh, Death Grip to interrupt is good. It's kind of cool. Enchanter's the best pet class. Enchanter doesn't get pets like as good as Necro or Elementalist. Enchanter can charm enemies to become their pet. It's like mind control in WoW. You can still play your character. It's just like a companion. So that's what makes enchanters good at pet damage. The problem is that those charms can resist very frequently. They can break early, and then they turn around and hit you. So that's it's a risky pet. It's a more risky pet. There's no world where my skeleton is going to hit me. So it's 0 risk of being weird. Also can't charm anything over level 52. I didn't know that. There's a max level 2. I never played Dark Age of Camelot. That's what DAOC is, right? Necropets hit 60. You do get a pet that's high level. I don't know what the max level is. Yeah, you get a new spell. It's tier 16 pet. Rare Spectre pet? Wait, what? It's not in here. Is it like a summon? Like a chance? How does that work? Only one person shared how they got it? Or only one person got it and nobody said anything? That's kind of... Hopefully he shares after he gets it, you know? We've done much exploring. We've done a little bit of exploring. I made like a level 1. I have not gone to the elf zone at all yet. Let's hit this shaman one more time. Run, Chuckles. How many zones are there, like, complete in the game? How complete is the game? There's, like... Are there 20? There's less than 20 zones. Unless you're counting dungeons. There's, like, 10 very large zones. Think like the Barrens. So it's like a good-sized world. It's not fully complete. It's definitely early access. And then in a lot of those zones, they have smaller dungeons as well, which can be very big. Like for example, there's a very small dungeon just for flavor with with spiders in it, and that's super cool. It's just like a little nest of spiders. But then there's a bigger like Telekir, which is like a whole town. It's like of dog people. The people we're actually killing right now, we're outside of the town for the dog people, which is a dungeon. And it's huge. It's the scale of it's huge. We were so far in the beta, like of all the dungeons, I spent the most time in Telekir, and I still don't know all the places in it. It's crazy huge. Oh wow, he fed our fire. That's so cool. So at 4, Bev, do you get anything nice? Shaman. Your class unlocks. Have you found any reason to not kill the Shira? Well, there is a town in Telekir, and there are 4 different vendors for a specific class. Shaman, Archer, Enchanter. I think there's a Druid. Those people have vendors in Telekir called a Shira Druid spell vendor, a Shira Ranger or Archer spell vendor. So I'm guessing that there is some incentive. There will eventually be, but there is not currently, incentive for those classes to not to want dog people reputation, the Shira rep. Which, by the way, if you murder the dog people, you lose so much rep. Like when we were doing both sides of the dungeon, we ended up 0 out of both factions. It was so bad. We would grind like we grinded like 5 hours on goblins, and we were it's like the way we think it works is like, let's say we're using units because we don't know how much, but let's say like you lose 10 rep of let's say you gain one unit of rep per kill with a mob. You kill 1 goblin, you gain 1 dog faction. Then you kill 1 dog and you lose like 25 to 50 dog faction rep. So the ratio is like super bad. Like if you kill any dogs, it can really own your rep really quickly. It's like Bloodsail Pirates math. Yeah, exactly. There's an item to turn into gain faction. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's stuff to do. I'm not too concerned about the reps. I'm not really the kind of person that's gonna farm a rep to test on the beta. Someone else needs to figure that out and then tell me. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. Like, it's too much work. I'd rather save all, like, I don't want to invest too much in these characters. My day-to-day. Oh, I don't. These are not, like, I know these characters are getting wiped. So I'm mostly just viewing this from, like, a testing perspective. Testing a bunch of classes, see how they feel. How do I like these classes? How do professions feel? What professions are good, what professions are bad? Just like explore a little bit. Just attacking my feared target. Yeah, Pacer, I think that's exactly how it works. I think they're just gonna be hated by everybody. One thing that I am concerned about this game is the scope. And I really want this game to succeed, but I see things like on their shorts, and I'm just concerned about the scope of which they want the game to be, and all the systems they want in the game. It's a little concerning to me. That I will say, like, of all the things, like, they want like boat travel. The dev just put in a thing about like, yeah, eventually we want like boats in the game working with just different types of water. You can go out so far, but then it's dangerous out here. It's just, I'm just thinking like player-made boats, Sandown, like Arc-Age kind of boat. Not exactly. I don't know. He didn't elaborate anything. So, yeah, exactly. Boat travel, player-owned housing. By the way, we still have 6 zones. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Like, I feel like there's a lot of creep with systems, like player-owned housing, player stalls, and I'm sure it's gonna be cool, but I'm just concerned that there's a lot of stuff they want to do, and it just seems very complicated. It just seems very complicated. Star Wars Galaxy said player housing. Well, this game is still really early alpha, despite having a beta and going into EA. Right. Yeah. Like, but the reason why I'm concerned is like the servers aren't stable right now. If there's more than like 200 people in a zone, any zone, it like is extremely laggy on the current build. Obviously, this wasn't a problem as much before. And so I'm just thinking, like, if we're having problems, like, if there's problems now on a 500 server, there's only one server, really. The pop isn't, like, this is a closed beta. What are the implications of creating more complex systems, like player-owned housing and developing that? What is the impact on lag going to be? Are boats going to be a problem with lag? Is that just going to be like a, you know, maybe they're just cheaping out on the server at the moment? Yeah, maybe they are intentionally just like their server is very small because it's beta. They don't want to overinvest. Lag will 100% go up in towns once all the houses are owned and have chairs and tables and stuff. Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, is like, okay, Nighthold is laggy now with 500 people in it. But with 200 people in it. What happens when 100 people have mounts 200 people are AFK in their houses. And there's like guild halls. Like, what is... I think the game has gotten a lot bigger than they expected, a lot faster than they expected. I mean, they have completely controlled the flow of beta. They have invited a set amount of people to beta. It's not like the scope of the game has... There's gonna be more cities though in early access? No. On early access, the current cities are going to be out. There are no, as far as I know, early access is going to be the current game. There's not going to be another elf city or a deep city or an undead city until the next module, which is scheduled. Some DQT said 6 months, at least 6 months out from early access. During early access, there will be more, but not when early access launches. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying this game doesn't have a lot to do. There is a lot of this game already. There's a lot of substance to it. But, that's where I stand, pretty much. Really excited. A little concerned about creep, like, system creep. Like, over-design. If you expected to launch with like 2k pop total and now you're expecting 10k, you kind of have to stress test what you build. 2k pop? Do you think... Is it weird for me to say that I think launching with 2k pop is like expecting nobody plays your game? Like, I feel like expecting, that's like expecting nobody cares. But I feel like if you make your game and you put your heart into this game and you put your passion into it, I think that speaks for something when it like if a game comes out and it's good and you did it, you made a good game. The last thing you would want to do would be to expect people not to like your game. And then it flops because you can't handle people liking your game. That seems like the worst possible case. It is very niche for an MMO. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an older school MMO, but like... Just interesting to think about. I'm just thinking more on like, not even like thinking about this game in general. I just think like, if you feel like your game isn't going to attract a lot of people, I feel like you're setting yourself up possibly to get trapped by success, and then it's like really bad. I think they're just humble, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think being humble is good, but if you're humble the whole way up, you can't handle, I don't know. I do really like the team working behind this, so not really complaining. I'm just thinking like practically. So I want this game to succeed as much as possible. I've been really enjoying it. I think a good game speaks for itself because it'll attract people, they'll try it, and then they stick around or promote it without cost, right? Like, they've talked about scalability contingencies as far as I know. The sub number being low typically comes up when people talk about profitability rather than stability. Jeff Kaplan excited for this game? Yeah, I bet. I bet anyone who's played EQ and enjoyed EQ would be really excited for this game. April Fools? I mean, you just said something that, like, could have been very likely true. It's not even an April Fool's. I bet if you asked him, he would be excited. Like... Be surprised. I see a lot of EQ Andy shit on Eminem. Really? Everyone that I've seen, I haven't seen that reception at all. Now I will say that my population where I see that response, like let's say streaming, is maybe skewed towards people talking about it well instead of talking about it poorly. But people have been like, holy shit, this makes me think about EQ days. Like, this is so exciting. Like, the nostalgia, it's crazy. I just haven't seen that. I haven't seen the opposite, really, where it's like, man, I played EQ, this is gonna be so shit. I haven't seen that sentiment anywhere from my streams or whatever. Does live EQ even exist? I don't think I've heard of anyone playing live EverQuest since like TBC, like actual TBC. EQ TLPs. Yeah, but TLPs to me aren't the same as live. TLPs are like a classic WoW version. Like, I'm talking about the retail EQ. '30th expansion. Do you think you'll start a community on M&M if it takes off? I'm gonna make field trip on M&M on whatever server I play on, but I'm not going to commit to any expectations. It's just if people are playing, they're welcome to join. And as always, like, if anyone's weird, I'd just kick them from the guild. There's like no, it's like, just have fun. That's the only rule. Just don't be weird.
Oh, well.
Yo, what's up, TGC?
Yo.
Campy, is that a new, a new channel icon?
It is, yeah. What do you think?
It works, it fits. A little cursed.
That was a selfie I took a couple days ago.
Was it? Oh. Were you doing the cave goblin cosplay?
No, I was just like, I woke up and I just feeling good.
Let me see if I can get this high res here. I see it, okay. My bad.
I just figured it was pictures before it was meant to make you start taking showers.
That's an emote. That's an emote that Bezamar made. It's so cooked. I'm playing with the double Shadow Knight, and grip is exactly not what I expected.
It's like a teleport.
It's a teleport, yeah. It's like charge, but reverse. Super buggy.
Like make them fly all over.
Yeah. Can't tell if my fire is stoked or not, man. How close are you to 5, Bev?
Like 3 or 4 kills.
Oh, sweet. I'll try to get you to 5, and then I'll probably call it on this.
Okay.
Some good prog.
Did you hit 20, Bet? I saw you were like 19 something.
Yeah, I hit 20.
Nice.
We just need Bald, bro. Bald's been slacking.
90% in.
Yeah, Bald's hard focused on mining and blacksmith,
Yeah,
which then means he needs to do stuff like alchemy to get flux.
yeah, Bald is level 18.
He's exploring the tree.
That is fine. That is fair, but he's got to. He needs to catch up real quick. He can fully blast. DQT has been blasted. He's 48 on his monk.
I know. Might even hit 49 tonight.
I need to hit
Oh,
the
yeah.
soft scrap store. I don't.
Oh my god, he's walking around the basilisk right now. Oh, that's not good.
It's fine. I had a fear on the shaman. It's in Narnia. Grass on 5. Sweet. Alright. Gate back.
I'm gonna run back because I have so.
Wow, gate is 55 mana. Gotta sit here for a hot minute.
Rip.
I bet duoing Shaman Necro would be kind of sick. I get
Probably.
I get a damage spell that damages me for mana. So like regen is super good. I have a lot more mana to play with. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end my stream and probably go to the gym, have dinner. Might be back tonight. With our mains, but if not, I will see you guys another time. 7 boys. Have a good night. You did not just get here, Mercy.